What's up, beauty bosses? It's your hair business's best friend, Mikey. And before I get started, I really need you to subscribe. If you don't want to have a bad hair day, karma, I'm telling you, if you don't subscribe, you might have a bad hair day tomorrow. I don't want that to happen, so let's hit that subscribe button. Now we got that out of the way. Today I'm going to do some website reviews. So in our Facebook group, I have a link below. Make sure you join that. I said, hey, I'm gonna review 10 websites. This is something I've been doing for the last few years in the group. Now I'm bringing it to the YouTube channel. So we had tons and tons of people leave their links. So I just randomly selected 10 people that are subscribers to the channel. So there are some benefits of being a subscriber. So I randomly selected 10 people. I did it so I didn't really see the websites beforehand, and then I went ahead and did about a 2-minute review per website. So here we go. I think you can actually learn a lot from this. So this is going to be a great video if you have a website in the beauty industry or just in general, just some quick tips. Eventually I'm going to have some deep dives into some websites. So here, let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, I randomly picked 10 subscribers to my YouTube channel. I did a post in our Facebook group for starting a hair extension business. I will put a link to that group below if you're not already in the group. It's a free group, no membership fees or anything else, tons of information. So I highly recommend subscribing so you can be part of things like this. So I opened up in 10 tabs, 10 websites. I didn't really look at the website, so you'll probably get some of my first impressions. That's why I have the camera going. And I'm gonna spend 2 minutes. So I'm about to start my stopwatch here. I'm gonna spend 2 minutes on each website. So let's get this party started. And I'm gonna just give my honest feedback, like not holding anything back, try to go through it real quick. So let's go, 2 minutes per website. Okay, so we are on Poplush Hair. And, this actually looks really nice. I like the font here. I guess that's linking to their page. I'd be a little concerned about this. Let me see what happens if okay, it opens to a new browser tab, which is good. But, right away you can somewhat take someone off your site. So I'd be a little, hesitant of that. Overall design, I'm not sure with this text, it might be too long for mobile. It might push it down. I'm just on desktop, but I can assure you most people are going to be on mobile. This actually looks pretty good. Looks like some really nice photos. Okay, you definitely love the logos over there. No one's taking those photos today. Actually, your footer looks pretty good. I like to keep the footer real clean and real simple generally. You got a lot. Let's see, you got here, rewards, PayPal, kind of a lot going on. Let's take another look at the homepage. Homepage looks good, guys. This looks really nice. I would say this is definitely one of the better looking sites that I've seen in a while. You got the blog posts here. Yeah, I mean, this is a great looking site. You did a really good job on this. You have an affiliate program. Now let's check the About Us. We've got about 30 seconds left here. You might want to expand the About Us a little bit no, actually, this is pretty expanded. The one thing I'm going for is like videos in the About Us, I think would be really good, but this is a really well done website, guys. So this is a good example. And all the websites, I'm going to put a link below to all the websites if you want to check them out for yourself. And please feel free to shop on these websites. Whether they're a client of ours or not, it's all good. We just want to help everybody in the hair industry. Overall, I think this is great. You have the Facebook pixel set up. So I think you got this is probably like a 9 out of 10 right here, guys. So we're starting real strong here, real strong. So let's go over to the next site. Okay, welcome to Nalim Hair Company, Nalim. Looks pretty good. So you got your own photos, which is great idea. Even though it's real basic and simple, guys, like just having your own photos is really, really important. You got the pop-up that's a little delayed, not bad. You definitely want to work on this image and maybe have, sign up and save, maybe something a little stronger call to action here. Let's see, you have your blog. I would do something where you maybe have more products here, more call to action to your products opposed to just going straight to the blog, because you do have a shop, which we'll check out. So you have your shop. I would go ahead and do that. You probably want more products in here if you hit shop. Let's see, closures. I mean, overall, this portion looks good. Let's see here. You know what? On the other side, I didn't see if they had their refund policy terms of service. I'm sure they did, but let's see, about us. You definitely want to add a photo in here. This looks, you know, pretty good. Maybe a little larger font. This might be harder to read, and break up the text a little bit. So break up some of this so when you're reading on mobile, it's going to be a lot easier for people to take a look at your order. The contact us page, it's simple, it's fine, but see if you can add a little bit more here. That would be a good idea. Your logo's okay. I'm not sure what that shape is, but you know, you kept it pretty simple, so that's good. You actually might want to do on this left side here is move this up to here and this down here. I think that would make more sense because you're probably going to be navigating through this and you want to keep that up higher. I'm on like a huge iMac right now, so you know, on some computers, you know, this bottom part might not even be showing. So I would have home, shop, blog, about us probably up here, and maybe move this down here. I think that would be pretty good. You got an FAQ page. Yeah, looks pretty good. I think this is off to a good start. Definitely need some improvement here on the home page. Let's see, bundle deals real quick. So I like how you can add to cart or go straight to PayPal. That's actually a really good, if someone just wants that right now, they can skip all the cart and everything else. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. Needs some work, filling it out, but I think it's pretty good. Message us, so you can message them through Messenger. That's good. I would probably give this like a 6.5 out of 10. I think this one's off to another good start. It needs a little bit of work, but we're getting there. And it does have the Facebook pixel installed. And I say that I have a little indicator in my browser that lets me know setting up the Facebook pixel is a must if you're going to do Facebook advertising. Next one, Drip Luxury Hair. Free shipping over $200. That's good. That's a good call to action. Get people to increase the order. I would probably work on the logo a little bit. I'd maybe add some of this, the drip, into the logo more and just keep it real simple. This is kind of a lot right here. Every woman need a taste of luxury. I think it's needs a taste of luxury. I'm not perfect at grammar. I have Grammarly though. I would have some more, so like bundles. You know, this kind of works. It's just too much drip, I feel like. Like I would say maybe have this and then get rid of this. This is kind of pixelated a little bit, so you're going to work on this. I think you got something kind of cool. I like the yellow and it's bright and fun, but I think we just need to kind of get it worked on a little bit. The menu, you have a lot of real estate here, and you're not really maximizing it. I know you're probably trying to keep it clean. Let's see. It comes out really nice. Actually, it's really easy to see. I actually like this font a little bit better for some of this and this. This seems kind of like kiddish, if you will. I remember in my first business, I had like the Comic Sans font as part of the logo, and it was just a bad idea, just because you want something a little bit more professional looking. So the theme, you know, is I know this is on Shopify, decent theme. Like this part here, it's just like a little bit too fun, maybe. I would stick to only certain elements to have that font of text. Let's see. So that's a closure. Let's see body wave. Okay, so you have this. Yep, it all updates the price. You got it on sale. I think you should go through and add a little sass to your descriptions. I think that would help. This is a little bit hard to read here unless I highlight it. Same with this, so you're gonna wanna fix that. You probably just wanna make that like a white or a really, really light gray, either way. But overall, I think you're off to a good start. I think this may be a newer site. Don't get me wrong, I don't know. I hope so. I think you're close with a little bit of work. I think you're at like maybe a 6 out of 10 right now, maybe down to a 5.5. Some of the design needs work. The functionality and everything else is good here. But yeah, you're gonna need a little bit of work. And one last thing, let's check that about page. Do some work on the about page. It's cool, you have the photos, which is good, but you know, you gotta organize this a little bit. It probably looks okay on mobile, but you gotta check on both. So that's it, your time's up. Let's just go with a 5.5 out of 10. Okay, like us on Facebook. Not many people Facebook pop-up like by Infuse. I would just get rid of this. People haven't been to your site yet to know whether or not they should like it. So, the logo needs to be redone. The email address. If you order, this is what I always commonly say. If you order at Target, you don't get, Target orders at yahoo.com or gmail.com. Be like Target. They sell a lot. So let's get this at distinguishedcrowns.com. Let's see. This part here probably needs some work. It's kind of this overlap. The About Us, I would definitely put some products or kind of rearrange. Take a look at a lot of the other well-known websites for hair extensions and get some ideas about, what you can do with the homepage. You have way too much white space here too. Crop out some of this white space because your logo is small, but you could have, basically you're pushing all this other stuff down because of this white space. You do have your own photos, which is good. Let's see, these are shop. Is that just under shop? So you probably definitely need a little bit more navigation to be able to break some of this stuff up. But you have, I guess, your wigs here. Product info. Oh, okay. So let's see at the time, but we do have an account at Maven. So basically, this is just sending people over to Maven, which is cool. Maven, great company. If you want to be like an affiliate for a company, not really if you want to have your own hair brand. That's what we specialize in at Private Label Extensions, Dropship Bundles, Dropship Beauty. You probably want to give us a call because we can help you sell all these wigs and a lot more, and you'll make more per sale. But the website definitely needs a little bit of work. Let's see here. I see you're trying, which is good. Let's see. Is this on? And you're on Wix. So, I'm not a huge fan of Wix. You can't really do much with it. If you're going to blog, you have to blog consistently. That's really important. Let's see. If you see this, Distinguished Crowns, maybe if you leave a comment or reply in the Facebook group and you want a Shopify site and you can do drop shipping and have your own brand, I'm going to hook you up because you know what? You at least put the effort in of like, hey, I want to get a review. I want to see what he says, and that's really important. You have the chat here. I think this work. I mean, this website's probably, because it's not even really a shop right now, it probably gets like a 3 out of 10. But you got to start somewhere, so it's okay. And you're in Florence, South Carolina. Very cool. Definitely need some work. Reply to the comment in the Facebook group. I'm going to just totally hook you up with an amazing deal for a Shopify store if you're interested. If you want to continue going down this route, totally up to you. Okay, that's your 2 minutes. Let's go to the next one. Let's see here. Sign up for updates. This is really hard to read with this photo in the background, so you probably want to do something about that. Maybe change the pop-up. Sign up for updates. You can't be converting a lot with this because people just aren't going to sign up unless they're getting something for free. So I'd probably honestly just get rid of it. The logo's pretty cool. I would see what it looks like without this kind of in the background. It kind of looks like almost like makeup or something. You have a lot of white space up here and a lot of white space here. So what that's doing is pushing a lot of your important stuff on your page down. You have a lot of real estate here to expand your menu. So I would definitely try to expand your menu. Let's see. So I guess this is I thought it was all lashes, but I guess it's a lash end bundle site. So let's see here. So you're on Shopify, good start. You definitely want to have a terms of service. Let's see, about us on here. Terms of service, about us, refund policy, shipping information. You need all those links down here. It's really, really important. You have kind of like the fear missing out kind of deal with the little pop-up there. That's cool. The catalog, you definitely have to expand it up here. I know when I click catalog and I have it here, but when someone's on your homepage, you want to make sure they can get to a lot of these different products. So we see here, Blue Diamond. Go ahead and, I know if you're using the Dropship Beauty plugin, it takes a lot of time to update descriptions. I would say stick to updating 10 at a time. To update 10 descriptions, put it in your own words. It's really important. Google loves it. I do like that you have your own domain name inside the email. So that's really important. You have the Facebook pixel installed. Probably, I'm not sure what type of ads you're running yet. You know, the homepage definitely needs some work. You need some of the other pages. You know, you're probably at like a 4 out of 10 right now. I think you're close. Honestly, with a couple hours of work, this thing could bump up to a 6 or 7, like really quick, and you'll probably start converting a lot more sales. Okay, that's your 2 minutes. Let's go to the next one. Enchanted Xtensions. This logo definitely needs work. You can't have a logo just that small with like this background. And then you have the name here again. You can just get rid of that. Sometimes people get too excited about their brand name and try to have it everywhere. This right here, definitely that needs to go. It's very pixelated. You might need a high resolution photo, but you got to be careful with that because it'll slow down your page speed. About us. Let's see here. Contact. Same thing. You got to get rid of the Gmail address. It's kind of, you know, sometimes, and yeah, it's on Wix again. Some of these Wix themes, I'm just not a fan of Wix. Let's see here. Shop. Yeah, so kinky curly bundle deals. Some of these pages, contact us to purchase. So if you have to contact you to purchase, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I don't even think I can actually buy on the site. Oh, yeah, so that's not good. So you definitely want to get rid of that. I don't know if you guys just saw that here. So until I put something like change the variation, it says contact us to purchase, me thinking I can't purchase. That just killed your score with me right now. If you change it, it says add to cart. So what you can probably do is set a predefined variable, which means I would start with like a 1010. So it seems like very inexpensive, and start with that probably. But you can't really have it like that. And then also, if this is your product page and you have these up top, that generally is something that would be on the bottom because you're pushing your whole product down here. I mean, you need to flip that, fix the logo, no Facebook pixel installed, no, you know, privacy policy, any of the policies. Oh, here's your store online policy. Okay, so you have your return policy in here. You know, terms of service. There's some other pages that you probably definitely want to add on here. Honestly, this with some work you can get it up, but right now I'd probably give this about a 3 out of 10 just because I didn't even think I could shop on it, and that's a problem. But that's okay. Like, there's plenty of room for improvement. That's a good thing. Just let's start getting some of these things fixed, and then hopefully you'll be in one of my next reviews and you'll be showing off to my 10 subscribers. No, it's going up though. Krush Beauty, cute logo. I like how it's like winking. This photo, it's a little bit pixelated. You probably definitely want to work on that. Some of this looks pretty good. Big hair sale, Mongolian bundles. Okay. It looks kind of like, kind of bannerish here, like too many banners, more like not really made for the web. But you know, it kind of works. Let's see, you have a blog, so that's good. May, June. Yeah, be consistent with your blog is real important. This part here, it's too messy. I see what you're trying to do. You're on GoDaddy Web Builder. No, the camera didn't just freeze. I just got shocked. You got to have to change off GoDaddy. If you're ever going to be successful selling online, I'm sorry to break the news to you. It's not going to happen with a GoDaddy website. There's not enough opportunity with GoDaddy. It's not just your website platform, but it's the developers that create these plugins and everything else to make it successful. So let's take a look. Well, this looks pretty good, but I'm just telling you in the future. Now, what I don't like is what you guys probably didn't see is when I clicked the product, it opened up into a new tab. Actually, now you're on Shopify. So you kind of have like no, this is WordPress. Yeah, now you're on WordPress. So I think you have like a double. I like that you have the, so it thought that I was going to X out and it does like the pop up there. So that's pretty cool. So I would probably redo this whole thing. Maybe if you're on WordPress with the other one, just go ahead and switch the whole thing over to WordPress and maybe update your theme. You have the videos here under the lashes. You know, I think it just needs that you have a lot of the components. It's just not put together well. So that's your 2 minutes. I'm running out of time here. I'd probably say this is maybe like a 4 out of 10, maybe a 4.5, because I think you have the content. It just all has to be rearranged, because I see what you're trying to do. 4.5 out of 10. You just need to get it arranged a little bit better. Next one. So I definitely wouldn't have your logo, your web URL across this, because you're already on the web URL. You don't really need that. So I'd redo this image, June or no newsletter. You have to do some sort of offer here. If you're going to be intrusive when someone first comes to the site, that they have to click out. Not a huge fan of those, but it is what it is. Kind of a cute logo. I don't know. You guys can comment below if you guys like this, and really leave a comment if you agree or disagree with anything I'm saying in here. That would be awesome. So you have some of this, looks good. I like how you have like a photo here. Some of these photos you might want a little bit more professional. Maybe if she was just kind of like standing up, but it could just be like a client photo, but you could always keep the client photos down at the bottom. Hair wefts and extensions. This doesn't look great, that background. Let's see here, Indian wavy, really cute photo. You have the video here. Yeah, I think you got it. Of course, here we go again. You can't have it at a Gmail. Like, I personally would never order on a website that has a Gmail address. I just wouldn't really trust it. You're trying to do, you got all this stuff up here, which is cool. Bling hair products and 3D mink lashes. That's just kind of long. You usually don't see like a category name that long. So you might want to shorten that or break it up or have it so some of this drops down. I'm not sure what this looks like on mobile. Maybe it looks good on mobile. I'm not really sure. Let's see, body wave frontal. Okay. So, I don't know. I feel like it's just missing something. I don't want to say it's too plain, because I love plain websites, but I feel like it's just missing something. Some of these images back here, unless you do these really, really well, it's hard to get them to look good, to be honest. Like, it's just, you can see this it's okay, but it's not great. Let's see here. So yeah, you definitely want to install the Facebook pixel on your website. This site's, you got a lot of the stuff. Honestly, I think it's just more of like a design thing. Need to work on it a little bit. Overall, I'd probably give you about a 5 out of 10. This part, you got the blog. When you do this, you want your blog images to be the same size, because see how unorganized this is? It just doesn't look professional. And this one doesn't have a description. This one does have a description. So yeah, you're getting close here, but 5 out of 10 for now. Just, keep up the good work. Okay. Ooh, very nice logo there. Although Bombshell Strands, I'm not sure what this is underneath. See that right there? If I highlight it, guys, definitely get rid of that. Actually, this logo would look better if you just got rid of this luxury extensions, lashes, more, and it was just Bombshell Strands. Like, that right there would be bomb. Just get rid of all this extra stuff. It's too much. That would look good. Let's see here. Take 10% off your first order. Welcome. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. So you have Sezzle. So right there, call to action. This is definitely one of the dropship bundles WordPress site. So I know the setup and everything for this is pretty good. So you definitely want to install the Facebook. Well, nope, you got the Facebook pixel kicking. Let's see. Body wave. Go ahead and spend a little time, like I recommended on one of the other websites. Update your product descriptions to be a little bit more kind of like you, as far as like your personality. There's a plugin called Hide SKU, if you search in WordPress, and that will get rid of this right here, because you don't really need it to say not available. The rest of this also, let me show you what happens here, guys. With this extra here, and I don't know if this logo is kind of hard to tell. I think there's some extra padding. See how much of the screen this blocks? It blocks a huge percentage of the screen. So get rid of this extra part. I don't know why that's there. Anyways, overall looks good. Yeah, I would say just a little bit of work. Make these a little bit smaller, some of this. I know there was an update that made those larger, but it's pretty easy to go in and fix that. The site looks good. Let me just check and see if you have the terms and conditions. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so you got terms and conditions. That's good. About. Okay, maybe add a video or maybe your own photo or something here. Go through and just make it maybe a little bit more personalized. I think you're probably at like a 6 out of 10. When you got the site, you were at like, it's the beginning. I think you just need to spend a little bit of time in personalizing it for yourself. And it really could elevate your score and I think your conversions and sales. So I think you're close. Just a little bit of work on that. Oh my God, what happened here? Hold on, let me take a little sip of my LaCroix. I don't know what's going on with this video. I think we're trying to show like some sort of lace, but definitely if you want to do this video, get rid of all this text here, this kind of Facebook, Instagram. I like to use the freedom of my own imagination. Okay. I definitely wouldn't have a quote as your intro. This is good because the Facebook Messenger is a good way to communicate with people. This, I don't know. And plus you have your navigation down here. Some sites have it. It's okay. And it stays up there. Well, that's a good thing. This is like one of the other previous ones where it's just too bannerish. Like it looks like these kind of banners have something kind of a little bit spread out. This is on WordPress, which is, a good platform. 100% virgin hair, fast shipping. Yeah, maybe this is, I don't know. I think if it's for mobile, I don't know what platform. Oh, I guess you're on WordPress. Something with this theme. I just don't really like the theme, to be honest. Let's see here. Let's see what a product page looks like. I feel like it's do you see how it's like so scrunched here on desktop? Now, probably 80% of your visitors are going to be on mobile. So it is technically more important to know what this looks like on mobile, but it's kind of like, it's a little scrunched here. So get a theme or figure out why it's not as much spread out. And then, so you have the last features, you have your related. It'd be nice if the related products have, photos. I'm not sure. I just got kind of stunned here. If you saw me just kind of stop, I'm not sure why it has a date there for your product. Yeah, that's just kind of weird. I would probably scratch this whole theme. There's a lot of good themes, free themes through WordPress, or you can use ThemeForest. If you just search ThemeForest, I think it's themeforest.net. Hundreds of good themes you can use. They're about $60 each. But honestly, this could get rid of this gold in the background. It's just kind of messing it up. The logo, you can't see the little text there. So the logo, we need some work here, guys. But it's okay because we need to get a professional email address. You have like a contact us and then contact. This is probably in the 4 range, 4 to 4.5. Definitely a theme update. You got a lot of the content here, but it's just not. It's the theme is killing you. And plus you don't have any links in your footer. You got to get something in your footer, like another navigation in the footer is really, really important. I think if you make some of these changes and we do another review in like another couple months after you get that updated, I think you'll definitely be able to get way more sales on your store, which is obviously the goal. So yep, that's it, guys. And back to myself. Okay, so you can see there's actually a very broad range of styles and looks and quality of some of the websites. We're huge fans of Shopify and WordPress just because it's not just the platform, but what the developers build on the platform that can make you just infinitely successful. We use both Shopify and WordPress with, the private label extensions host of websites. We have a lot of them. So, we know what we're talking about. So I would definitely, if you're on a different platform, think about maybe switching over eventually, save the time. But as you guys can see, there's some common problems with like the email addresses, just making it a nice, clean website. So I hope you've learned a lot from today's video. And if you have any questions, comments, if you have some different ratings, just go ahead and start leaving them in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys think about the websites. And we're going to do this, about every week. So watch some more of these videos.